Welcome back. Now we're going to look at a low block front hand sidestep front foot, as well as a low block front arm sidestep front foot, and go ahead and compare and contrast those two a little bit. We're going to start out in our basic fighting stance. Everything begins and ends here. And this time, I'm visualizing an attacker in front of me. He has his right foot forward, and he's going to throw a front kick back leg with his left leg to the groin or solar plexus, and he's going to set it down in front. Okay, and that's what I'm going to be sidestepping out of the way of. To help you visualize this, the attacker is standing like this with their right side forward. They're going to kick with their left leg, and they're going to land in front like this. And I'm starting out standing in the spot where that kick is going to. So I'm in my fighting stance. The partner fires that front kick in. I move to the outside, letting the kick go by. I'm not opposing it. I'm not blocking it. There's no collision. I'm just getting out of the way. Step, step, block. Just like this. Rotating from the center, moving myself out of the way of the attack. Every time we do it, it's going to be slightly different because the specific attack is going to be slightly different every time. One of the things that's most important is your hand position on this block. You must have your fingers together, your thumb tucked, and the fingers are pointing straight ahead or slightly upward, never downward. The last thing you want to do is take a kick on your fingertips. If you didn't do the block completely correctly, and you took part of the kick on this edge here, the blade edge of your hand, we strike with that surface anyway. It can withstand force. So fingers together, thumb tucked, pointed straight ahead or slightly up, never down. Just like this, step, step, block. It's the palm of my hand that's going just to the side of the attacker's leg. This technique can also be using just a little extra motion on the side of my partner's leg to cause them to spin further than they intended to go. Compromising their position that much more. Great counter that comes off of this is low block front hand, sidestep front foot into a knife hand reverse delivery to the nose, temple, or throat. This way here. Next, a low block front arm, sidestep front foot. The footwork is exactly the same. The difference is instead of the palm of the hand, we're going to use the meaty part of the forearm, the muscle, not the bone. And what we're going to do is go here, letting that kick go by. Okay, it's not a hard block. The arm is here for insurance or for redirection purposes. I'm moving just far enough to get out of the way. The kick is just on the other side of this surface here going by. Now the difference between low block front hand, sidestep front foot, low block front arm, sidestep front foot, which one should you use? Well, the open-handed version this way, I find, has more sensitivity. That'll mean more and more the longer you practice this material. But there is the exposure of the fingers, right? This way here, using the meaty part of the forearm with a loose fist, this takes the fingers out of that. So they're not in that precarious position. It's a little less sensitive. This is more sensitive. You can feel more. This has a little more surface area coverage protecting you, and it takes the fingers out of it. Both are good. All of these techniques, they need to be used at the proper time, proper place. So we have low block low block front hand, sidestep front foot, low block front arm, sidestep front foot. So go ahead and practice those techniques. Love yourself, and we'll see you next time.